Okay, Todd, so this is a really common situation, and yours truly many years ago did a service call at a house, keyed up all the locks. Well, keyed the last lock. Client called me Friday, 5 o'clock, Chicago, traffic. Didn't get but about 5 miles away, but in traffic, that's 45 minutes. Called me up and said, Richard, the knob came off in my hand. And I realized right then and there I'd made a cardinal mistake. When you get that lever back on, you got to tug on it big time to make sure it doesn't come off. Now, not a problem for you to solve this issue at all. The explanation or the illustration of the problem is this, and it really helps to understand the anatomy of the lock. That's your tab right here. Right here, that's your tab. So that is a spring-loaded tab that I can push on that, and you know it's spring-loaded. You can see it move in the bottom. You can see it move all together. That spring-loaded tab, it's got the part out here that you're pushing on, and it will fit over the assembly on the inside. Well, it's the same tab on the outside lever, except that on that outside lever there's a tail piece, and the way that levers on the exterior come on and off is you need the key to turn that tail piece so that you've got ample room for the clip to move, the tab, the C-clip, the tab. When the tail piece is in the locked position, it can't move. Same concept on the inside. The bottom line is the profile of this tab or this spring-loaded clip needs to absolutely reside within the slot that you can kind of see right there. Right at the very tip of my finger is that slot. It is a slot that is machined on the inside of the lever on the other side of this handle. Now, that tab needs to very positively fit inside of the slot. It's not unusual for you to, and we've always had one on the key bench, a wooden hammer handle. Just a handle only. There are times, or a rubber mallet, you heard that click, but now you got to pull on it. But there are times when you need to very carefully push that button in and get your rubber mallet or your hammer, your wooden hammer handle, and lightly tap on that. Don't tap on this. That's a hollow piece of material. I believe it to be brass. It will crush if you hit on that. But you might want to put your wooden hammer handle here, and then take your mallet and then carefully hold that handle on there and then tap it down, because sometimes that's just all it takes. Don't modify the tab or the spring clip or the inside of the handle at all, but take that little piece of wood and tap it down real carefully to get that to reseat. Very common problem. You'll be like me. You'll never do it again without really pulling on it strong to make sure it's seated, because it's a life safety issue. The general public doesn't possess a working knowledge of locks. I could have that handle come off in my hand and know exactly what the problem is. You could put that handle right back on and rotate it and be able to open the door, but the general public doesn't know that. So you really want to make sure that's on really tight. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you very much.